Hey guys, this is Dreamwind again, doing an audio commentary on a Red Alert 3 game. This one's going to be played between IOwn, Stim, playing Allies. He's ranked 22 in the ladder currently.
Dojo Core.
And Foxboxx, playing Empire. He's rated 51 on the ladder. And right away I'm going to say this is imbalanced towards Allies, just because I see the map is Infinity Isle, and this is a very Ally favored map, and this is Allies versus Empire, and Allies is favored in this matchup. So I'd say in all ways possible, IOwn is favored to beat Foxboxx in this matchup, but they're pretty close in the rank, and I'm assuming it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be a rollover. When you get two players of top ladder quality caliber or whatever, usually the games are good. There's not too many rollovers in this game. It's a low economy game. It's not like a game where you could just roll over your opponent if your opponent knows what they're doing at all. So let's look at what's happening in the game here. Foxboxx did the typical roll your dojo up to the oil derrick, make an engineer, cap the oil derrick, sell their barracks, and then go do some scouting information with the warrior you get out of it. And off of that he's going 3 refinery? 3 refinery. So kind of interesting start. He's going quick 3 refinery. So if he gets this going, he's going to have a very good economy, but I don't think that a good ally is going to let this happen, but we'll see. IOwn has about 7 or 8 peacekeepers out. That's pretty typical for an ally to just spam peacekeepers in the beginning. Many people think peacekeepers are kind of imbalanced. They're just so good in so many ways. We'll probably see him in this game, because it's kind of expected that IOwn's going to spam a lot of peacekeepers in this game. But it looks like Foxboxx is just kind of holding him back with the dojo core. I don't think this is going to work. Meanwhile, IOwn has an Apollo out already. Those are just nasty in the air. I'm sure we'll see the effects of that later on. And IOwn is pushing up with his peacekeepers. That dojo is going to go down. Peacekeepers just destroy anything in their path. A couple of Imperial warriors, they're not going to do anything. 3 Imperial warriors, they're still not going to do anything. They run into the building, but here's a good thing about peacekeepers. They have shields. And it basically says GG, they cap any building they want. And there goes the Jedi Masters out of the building. Peacekeepers take over, and GG to that. And here goes the oil derrick, that's going to go down. So, pretty quick start here. That's to be expected with tons of peacekeepers in play. And nothing else interesting. IOwn has his 3rd refinery up. He also captured an oil derrick that we did not see, but he has it. So here comes some peacekeeper reinforcements even. So it'll be interesting what Foxboxx does about this. He's gonna get out his Tengus. That will be enough to deal with peacekeepers if he gets out a few more. There's a lot of peacekeepers here. No, there's about, what, 10 or so? 10 or 12? If he has out a few Tengus, that'll be enough to deal with it. And IOwn loses an early Vindicator. That's not good for him. And he has to retreat the Apollo. 3 versus 1 Apollo. As good as Apollos are, they cannot deal with 3 jet Tengus anymore. Before the patch, they pretty much could. They could kill 4, I think, before the Tengu's got their damage buff, but now they can't. So Foxboxx is just kind of building up, which is like all you can do. You just, against allies on Imperial Island, you just gotta survive early game. That's basically what you're gonna do. Meanwhile, IOwn is going for his 4th refinery, and that's probably gonna go up with not much resistance. See, that's actually the problem for Empire at this stage of the game. They really have to react to what the ally is doing. Meanwhile, he has 2 dojos up, so it looks like he's going to start pumping out warriors and try and push into this, I guess. Because Imperial Island, that ridge that goes down the center of the map, if you control that ridge, you basically control the game. And IOwn has scouted this with his Apollos. He has a Vindicator out. He's going to take out a Tengu real quick. And he still has 3 Apollos. See, this is basically the ally with Apollos can... The ally, when they make Apollos, is basically saying, I control the air, you react to me. You're not going to take over the air unless you have tons of Tengus or strikers or something. So you're going to have to come at me with a ground-based army this early in the game. And that looks like what Foxboxx is doing. He's coming in with a massive army of Tengus and warriors. And he's even sending his MCV up into the battle. There's a turret for IOwn. That's gonna go down. It'll probably get a couple of kills, but it's gonna go down. So now IOwn sees this huge attack coming. I'm sure at this point he's spamming peacekeepers or infantry or something to deal with this. He got out a couple of turrets. I don't think it's gonna be enough to hold this. Maybe it is. Foxboxx retreats. I think if he pushed in there, he could have broke through. But maybe, I don't know. He's better than me, so I don't know. Oh, meanwhile, IOwn has got up 3 boot camps / barracks, whatever you want to call them. I call them barracks. And he's also bombing away at Tengus with his Vindicator and pushing in with his peacekeepers from the building up there that were just hanging. But he's gonna get these flanked, it looks like. He has Tengus coming from the front, warriors and more Tengus coming from the back. These peacekeepers are gonna go down. So he's gonna lose this entire army of about 10 to 15 peacekeepers. That's not too good. But fortunately, peacekeepers are pretty cheap. They only cost 200, and so it's still not good though. And why does he have his MCV still there? I don't understand that at all. But he's gonna pull it back. Meanwhile, IOwn has 3 boot camps just pumping units at this point. You know that he's, now at this point, he's just trying to survive because he saw that big push from Foxboxx.